Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Beautiful Blessed Butterfly. And today we are on day 40 of our daily bread. In today's title, we'll be talking about singing to the firing squad. But first, we're going to read Psalm 116 and 10, which says, I trust in the Lord when I say I am greatly affected. Now to get into the story of singing to the firing squad. Two men convicted of a drug trafficking had been on death row for a decade. While in prison, they learned of God's love for time for them to face the firing squad. They faced their
Executioner.
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 Executioner Ray. Reciting the Lord's Prayer and singing Amazing Grace because of their faith in God through the power of the Spirit. Through the power of the through the power of the Spirit, they were able to face death with incredible courage.
Thrill.
Thrill the power of
Thrill.
one second. Yep, I was. Through the power of the Spirit, they were able to face death with incredible courage. They followed the example of faith set by their Savior Jesus, when he knew that his death was
Imminent.
imminent. Imminent. He's been part of the even singing with friends. It's remarkable that Christ could sing under such circumstances, but what's even more remarkable is what he sang. On that night, Jesus and his friend had a Passover meal, which always ends with a series of songs known as the Hallel. Psalms 113, 118. Facing death that night, Jesus sang about the cord of death entangling him. Psalms 116:3. Yet he praised God's faithful love and thanked him for salvation. Surely those songs comfort Jesus on the night before his crucifixion. And we all know the story about Jesus being crucified. Yes, it's sad, but by the way he died and how the way he suffered from that, but crucifixion. Christ's trust in before his crucifixion. Christ's trust in his Father was so great that even as he approached his own death, a death he had done nothing to deserve, he chose to sing of God's love. Because of Jesus, we too can have confidence that whatever we face, God is with us. Yes, it's sad the way Jesus died on that cross. Very sad. Because he suffered a lot. Do that, and while he felt all that pain, and he was alive. He didn't have to die that way, but they killed him because he he was always he was a believer, and he always believed in praying and doing the right thing and saving his people. And the people killed him just for that. I guess because they didn't have a good heart, and their heart probably was just they didn't have a good heart. Their heart was hateful, and they are not good people. During the Bible time, they was not nice. So and yes, Jesus had a lot to be angry at them while he was carrying that cross, carrying his own cross. He had a lot to be angry with them. But who blamed him? But he forgave them, so he said, "Forgive them, Lord, for they not know what to say." So let's go to. So I'm gonna read it. Give you guys the question for today is: how is Christ example in suffering surprising, and how is it helpful to you? So let's go to Psalm 116:10. Which said, I trust in the Lord. I trust I trusted in the Lord when I said I am greatly affected. Now let's go to Psalm 113. Psalm 113. I mean, alright. Alright. So skip that one. Let's go to Psalm 116:3. And it says, the cord of death entangled me. The anguish of the grave came over me. I was overcome by distress and sorrow. And the way Jesus died was like, it was sad, and a lot of people were sad that day. And did he have to die the way he had to die? No. So we owe it all to Jesus because he died for us. And he didn't have to do what he did for us, but he did. He didn't have to do it, but he did, so we owe it all to him. God, strengthen our faith in you so that when we face trials or even approach death, we can sing with confidence about your love. And I'm going to give you guys a question one more time. We say, how is Christ's example in suffering surprising, and how is it helpful for you? That's all I have for you today. So, let's just guys know, put your trust in the Lord. Always trust in the Lord. No matter what you're going to do, trust in your Master. Because He will show you which path to take if you let Him. Take heed and always go with your first instinct. And again, singing who the firing squad. So we have to sing. Why did they do this to him? We all know that story. We even tell it to our children, so they learn something out of it. But so they learn something as they get older. They will know exactly what it means. An example. So always trust in the Lord. That's one thing. People rather trust in other people. People rather trust other people rather than trusting their own father. They rather trust other people. They rather somebody tell them that, oh yeah, this person said this, or this person did this, or oh come on, you can come with me. Oh, come. And you gotta trust that person, then trust your father when he said, if you come home to me, I'll give you this, or say this prayer, and your prayer will be answered. They rather trust another person rather than trusting their father, who their father is the one that gave them life. Their father is the reason why we are all here. The father is the one we are living today. If it wasn't for the Lord, where would y'all be? Where would y'all be if Jesus hadn't died on that cross? Nobody don't know that. Nobody don't know. And nobody can't answer that, because we probably wouldn't be here, or we probably wouldn't be here yet. Nobody know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that. Nobody know. But all So you gotta make sure you trust in him, even though you believe in him. You can't believe in God for 1 second and then you don't trust in him. It don't it don't work that way. You even go to believe in him and trust in him, have faith in him, have obedience in him, and follow his will and try your best to live by his word. Or if you choose not to trust in him, you might as well not believe in him altogether. Don't work that way. Can't have it both ways. You can't worship God and worship the devil. You either go worship God and do the right thing so you and be on the right path and stay on the right path so you go to heaven, or you go to continue to worship Satan and go to hell and stay on the wrong path. You only got two roads, and God's the only one that judge you. You either go to heaven or you either go down to hell. In hell, nobody don't want to be here. I don't want to go to hell. We know how hot hell is. You know, we know it's hotter than lava. Cause we have lava, we have volcanoes where we are. And what do volcanoes do where we live? Where they live? They destroy anything that touches. If the lava touch your car, what's gonna happen? It's gone. So hell is hotter than lava. So you can't play with God. God is nothing to play with. You either gonna believe in him or believe not. But you gotta be careful because the devil, because you gotta be careful. Satan go to church and he always busy, so he only goes there just to see if he could pick on or know or see if he can cause trouble. And that's when you had to make a decision. No, I ain't gonna worry about that person. That person right there is not doing the right thing in church. Go for children too. No, that person not doing the right thing in church. That person is in church. That person is being foolish, not doing the right thing in church, being foolish, playing around, and God is nothing to play with, and God is judging everyone one by one. He judging everybody, even he judging your children, because we all are our own person, and we all have different mindset, so he judging everybody. So take heed on what God is trying to tell you and what the message is inside his word. So take heed on what he's trying to tell us and what he wants us to do. Nobody knows the time, nobody knows the day, nobody knows the hour, nobody knows when the world's ending. Nobody knows. Not even the angels know. Nobody knows. Okay, so you might want to stop all that calculation and trying to predict something that you would never know the answer to. Sometimes certain things is meant to be left alone. Certain things is just meant to ignore. Certain things is not even meant to even know the truth. Certain things is meant to be never not to even know the truth. Certain things is just leave it alone and don't care about it. That's how I feel. And why no? It ain't good to know. Like, why would you want to know where a black hole goes to? I wouldn't want to know. But you got people like that. Certain things you just gotta calm down and not in this. You ready to risk your life over something you don't know what you don't know what it is? No. You ain't trying to risk your life over something that you have no control over, or something that's not your fault, because it ain't your fault. You done nothing wrong. It's not your fault. And they know it's not your fault. It's the other thing's fault. So it ain't your fault, it's their fault. So certain things is not meant to know, certain things is just not to know the truth. And it will keep you out of trouble and keep you out of danger. And that's how I say it. Because they faith in God through the power of the Spirit, they was able to face death with incredible courage. Meaning, before Jesus died, what did Jesus do? He said he said what he said on that. He said what he wanted to say on that cross, and then after that he died. And then what happened? People moaned for him. They was crying. But what do you think happened after Jesus died? People still was worshiping. Do the other ones know that information? No, because you can't be at somebody's place all at one time. Yes, I believe that after Jesus died, many of them still was praying over their food, still was doing the right thing. I believe people still was praying after that. And people that killed Jesus, they was just, from my opinion, they were just miserable. Miserable loves company. They doing that because this, you kill a person over something just because you don't believe. That's a hateful person. That person has no heart. That person don't have no love. And what do you think happened? Do people think those people will go to hell for what they did to Jesus? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. But the Bible does say thou shalt not kill. So they probably was punished though for what they did. So can't kill a person over something that they believe in. That says nothing to in the way he died, he's suffering a lot of pain. Yeah, if we wasn't here when our ancestors grew up, I don't know who my ancestors are. For the people that are not no longer here in that generation, our ancestors, look at the way they died. They hung them up on a tree and tied them up by the neck, and then dropped them. That's how they died. Jesus never died like that, and that's how they were killing African Americans back then. And then whooping them because by other, but no, the whooping part, yes, Jesus was whipped, but they did that to African American too. and putting on their skin because of their skin. So yes, those people did a lot of damage, and that's why our world is the way that it is today. A lot of judgment going on in this world, but they not the one that's supposed to be judging us. The only person that can judge us is Jesus. Nobody else can't judge you. Satan can't even judge you, cause he's not in charge. The only person that's in charge is Jesus. He's the one that's deciding if a person going to heaven or hell. He's the only one with a key, so he's the only one that's deciding. No, nobody knows what heaven looks like. The Bible may ascribe some things about heaven, but it describes something about heaven and what it may have a little bit, but it don't tell you everything. So nobody know what heaven look like. Yeah, we all see the movie Heaven for Real, but we don't know if it's true or not. Cause there's a lot of different movies about heaven, and each one is different. And some of them are not based on true stories. Some of them it's like what like they're just trying to see what it might look like or what it could look like. But the Bible do describe what heaven look like a little bit, but it don't tell us everything. So no man know what heaven look like. So right there we can set that straight. Now getting back to what I was talking about trust. Be careful who you trust. You shouldn't trust everybody. I don't trust a lot of people. And I'm glad I don't trust a lot of people. So that's just who I am. So, but that's all I had to say. So, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I love you guys. God love you. Keep pushing. Keep believing. Careful who you trust in. There's hope in your future. Let's have peace. Let's bring more love, more caring, and let's keep pushing through our promise and continue to have faith. And God loves you forevermore. Even if you feel like if nobody don't love you, and if you feel like you can't trust anyone, like your own family, or you feel like you can't trust your mom because what's going on, it's okay. Just pray about it, and you can still love. Because what doesn't kill them makes them stronger. And the Bible said, love your enemy. So the Bible said, He will make your enemy your footstool. So he supposed to be mean to you, not and then eventually when something bite them in the butt, they come back wanting to you because they need something. And eventually you might even become friends with them because some people just need somebody to love them, and some people just got forgive them and then just don't talk to them no more. Because some folks is meant to be left alone. So I gotta say, I love you guys. God love you. Keep having faith. Hold your head up. Enjoy the rest of your morning. And I'll talk to you guys later. See you guys later. Bye.